Hi, this is Dancing Rabbit, and welcome to another of the 31 Days of the Horned God. Today, day 6, I'm going to talk to you about the charge of the god. We've looked at the various horned gods from prehistory on into historical times, but I believe firmly that just as our distant pagan ancestors experienced the horned god for themselves and described those experiences, we as modern pagans must experience the horned god ourselves. And our experiences, though similar in ways, may be quite different from those of our distant ancestors, because we're somewhat different. Our culture's different, our way of getting a living is different. Things have changed somewhat. But I think that the horned god is still applicable, is still appropriate, is still as up-to-date as anything. Now, as pagans, we don't exactly have inspired scripture in the same sense that Christians have the Bible. We don't treat even the Reconstructionist pagans, I don't believe, treat the sagas in the same way that fundamentalist Christians treat the King James Version of the Bible. These are inspired writings. The writers were inspired, and the writings can be inspirational to us. But they're not a hard, fast, chiseled in stone, etched in concrete, sort of a law that must be believed and must be obeyed. Probably the most famous and most influential of these poetic writings, at least for the Wiccan-based paganisms, is the Charge of the Goddess, which was originally written by Dorian Valiente and has been revised by Starhawk and by others. In my book, Way of the Horned God, I use a different charge, which was written by Kiri Coleman, and hers, except on a website published by a now extinct Rocky Mountain pagan group, and my book, I don't think that it's in print anywhere, and it's really different. I like both charges. There are a number of charges of the god, charges of the horned god, charges of the dark god, and when I was writing my book, I looked at all of them and thought about them, meditated on them, considered which one spoke to me in the best, the clearest, the most meaningful way. And the one that was written by Daniel Webster Christensen, I think is the best. And that's the one that I got permission to include in my book. So I'd like to read the charge to you. I had thought about expounding, kind of going verse by verse, what I think it means to me, what it's meant to me, what I think it says, almost as if I were a fundamentalist preacher expounding chapter and verse from the Bible. But I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is to challenge you to think about it, meditate on it, and come up with your own ideas. What does it say to you? How could you apply it in your life? What do you think it means? And perhaps put it in the comments or make a video response. I always leave these videos open to video response without my prior review or approval. Okay, the charge of the God. Listen to the words of the horned God, the guardian of all things wild and free, the keeper of the gates of death, he whose call all must answer. I am the fire within your heart, the yearning of your soul, the hunter of knowledge and the seeker of the holy quest. I, the consort and mate of she whom we adore, say this to you. You who dare to find me, know that I am the untamed wind, the fury of the storm. Call unto me in the forest wild, on hilltop bare. Look in the wild places, I am there. Look at the smallest seed that in time will push through stone. I am there. Look in your own heart. I am there. Seek me with pride and humility, but seek me best with love and strength, for this is my path, and my fury is saved for the weak and fearful. Keep this ever full in your mind. It is better to fall upon my sword and die than to live with fear in your heart. Now hear the words of he who is the radiance of the sun and the taste of salt upon your tongue, he whose bones grace your every meal. Heed my call, beloved ones. Come unto me and learn the secrets of love and sacrifice. For I was born on the longest night and fated to die in the grain at harvest. On swift night wings it is I who lay you at the mother's feet to be reborn. I take you in, and there you learn the mystery. Scourge and flame, blade and blood, these are mine and gifts to you. Every jewel has 1,000 facets. Now hear the charge of they who are more than the sum of their parts. I have been called Hermes, Odin, Mithras, Osiris, Shiva, and Coyote, and by many other names. You may not remember me, my children, but I remember you. I know you, and I speak to you in your quest. I am the embodiment of all you are or could be. I am the choice, but you must choose. Trickster or tyrant, scholar and warrior, vagabond and family man. My names and guises number the grains of the sand on the beach and the bones in your body. You must choose, for you cannot follow all of me. Where you decide fates how you live and how you die. But until that day, my children, come dance and sing, come live and laugh, for behold, this is my worship. Hear my summon, and we shall stand untouched by sword or scythe. We shall be oak and the holly, we shall stand tall and guard her, earth, as she sleeps. Until next time, tomorrow, this is Dancing Rabbit, wishing you and yours peace.